Hey y'all, welcome back to the virtual world of Second Life. So we are nearing the end of the costumes. Now, do I have like a couple more costumes that I could get off? Yeah, but you know what? Vlogmas is right around the corner. So I say, you know what? I'm not gonna do too much. I'm gonna look and see what's under this bike. This looks like, is this like a bear? And then we're gonna go ahead and check this costume out real quick. Yeah. So this is my take on a milkmaid. I think she's cute, I think she's super cute. So the part that I love the most about this outfit is, of course, it's gonna be the shoes. It's gonna be the shoes. Love a good flower in Second Life, and these shoes did not disappoint. So since the last time we spoke, I have watched a couple movies. So I watched The Long Walk. That's the first movie. And when I tell you, it definitely gave me the feels. I love a movie where it has a very centralized location and it still keeps me engaged. It reminds me of like how I felt when I watched Locked. I really did enjoy that movie as well. But it was just like a very centralized location. And so when I tell you, watching that movie, it always puts me in a way because I'm like, where y'all be getting these ideas from? It be given either somebody knows something and they not telling us, or this is something where they're like, this is actually happening, you just are not aware of it right now. And so they'll kind of try to make it seem like it's a little bit more far off than it actually is. I don't know. This is the cutest little bakery. The other movie I saw was Frankenstein on Netflix. Yeah. Hell yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Now, what I will say, I feel like he got let off a little too easy. I feel like Victor got let off a little too easy. I'm not gonna do any spoiler alerts because I feel like this is like a fairly new show, a new movie on Netflix. I saw like people talking about it on TikTok, and you know what? It's so funny because it'll be movies where I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna be like too interested in it, but then when people talk about it, I'm like, you know what? Let me just check it out, and I have yet to be disappointed. Now, do I know the story of Frankenstein? Absolutely. Was I just like enthralled in like seeing a movie made about it in 2025? No. But when I tell you it was very well made, I definitely would recommend it. That along with The Longest Walk, I feel like The Longest Walk is way old. Those cinnamon rolls look so yummy. I feel like The Longest Walk is like way older. It's been out longer than Frankenstein, but I did like it. I definitely did enjoy it. I said, you know what? Okay. And you know what? Another show that I saw on Netflix that I was very, what's this? I want to see what's on this little thing. That I was very upset that they are not having a season 2 is, what does it say? I Am Not Okay With This. I really enjoyed that. Now, I know that is an older show for sure, but for me it's just always one of those things where I'm just like, you know what, why y'all didn't have a season 2 when I found it? Because I really liked it. I felt like the cast was really good, and the whole plot was really good. I don't know what happened. It probably had something to do with some shmoney. I don't even know. But I do definitely feel like it would have been awesome to have like a part 2. Okay, look, I thought I was about to open the door said just come on straight through. Oh, okay. It's giving spooky in here. What y'all got going on? What y'all get? So those were like a couple of shows and a movie that I saw like in this past week. You know what? I've been doing my Thug Dizzle. So I am prepping to head back to my hometown, Chicago, of course. And I'm literally doing the same thing that I always do, which is beginning to panic because I have waited to the last damn minute to do any and every damn thing. Now, in my defense, I don't even have a defense. I don't even know what I was about to say. I parted out my hair today. So I'm going to get started on doing my hair on tomorrow. That's the plan. Now, that is in my defense. In my defense, I started on my hair and then I did like very little of it. And then I was like, you know what? Nope, I don't like it. You know what I realized? I don't really like hair on my neck. And so I love a nice updo, but at the same time, I'll be wanting that versatility. Oh, these apples look wonderful. I'll be wanting the versatility of being able to do my hair like in different styles and stuff like that. It's like, okay, you could do like a down style and then you can also do an up style. But I just realized, you know what? Just give me the up. Just give me the up. Look at these clouds. So pretty. And so like that's the space that I'm in right now, is trying to like, I had to repart my hair out so that I could actually do a updo, because I'm like, yeah, you know what, no, because I had to admit, do I like the versatility of having a hairstyle that you can change into multiple different hairstyles? Absolutely. But am I actually going to change my hair into different styles once I do my hair? Probably not. Probably not. And so once I was able to really just like wrap my mind around the truth of it all, I said, yeah, go ahead, take that down and go ahead and do an updo. Just go ahead, do a quick little updo, because once your hair is done, you're not going to be putting it in no different styles. Even if I had like, look at this cute little fox. Originally, I wanted to do some small box braids. Y'all know how I felt. You listen, don't even do it, because y'all know how it was last time when I did my hair in small braids, and I was like, I'm never doing it again. Well, I was about to do it again. You know what? I must say I do at times get influenced. Okay, listen, because I just want to see this. Don't have me doing all that. I do at times get influenced by, this is pissing me off. Okay, now I do get influenced by TikTok hairstyles, because they all, you know what it is? They're beautiful styles. Is this a chicken? You know what, I've seen one of these before. They got like the little baby fro on the top. The thing about it is what I have learned is, although the styles are nice, what happens is when you have somebody who is attractive and they have a hairstyle, it's automatically gonna make their hairstyle be more attractive. Now, is the hairstyle less attractive if the person was someone who people might deem as less attractive? No, because a hairstyle is a hairstyle is a hairstyle. But I do feel like when you have a certain look about yourself, you could really wear like any type of hairstyle. Now, have I had my hair in multiple different styles throughout my life? Absolutely. But as I have gotten older, I'm just like, you know what? I want a nice like 1-2, and then that's it. He done ate himself to sleep. And so long braids are nice, but I know that I'm not even going to be interested in like doing a bunch of different styles. But what happens is like you see them all done up with their hairstyle, and it's like, oh, okay, this is super cute, I want to do this style. And then you do the style and you look very cute in the style. Don't get me wrong, you look very cute. This is a really pretty backgammon board. You look really pretty in the style, but then it's like, okay, now you got these long ass braids and they're showing you 15 different ways to put your hair up in these braids, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to take the time to put your hair up in different styles. You just wanted to be able to just wear the braids, but the braids were made to be put up in different styles. And so then it's like, in hindsight, could you do the braids and leave them long? Sure. But then when you're me and you don't like the hair being long, you don't like a lot of stuff on your neck and stuff like that, you're going to have to put it up in an updo. And so now you put yourself in a position where you could have just did a damn updo. And that is why I parted my hair out for an updo and I took the last hairstyle out. You know, did we take the long way around this? Yes. But we still got there. And that's the point. So that's what I have going on now. What I also have realized is I had bought a bunch, because let me tell you guys, I actually was about to do my hair in the small box braids, and I bought the hair for it. And then I said, no ma'am, no ham, no spam. And so I bought a bunch of Marley hair to now do my hair. And what I have realized is I am a Marley hair girly. Braiding hair, I feel like if I'm going to do something that is going to be like box braids, then yeah, you know, box braid hair is going to be, that's going to be what you need. I forget what you need, connect a line, I don't know what they call it, but yeah, the outre hair or whatever. I don't even know who I get it from. I think it's free. No, it's not free trust. I think it is outre. But for like everyday styles that I really like, I'm a Marley hair kind of girl. Every hairstyle that I love, the absolute most, has been with Marley hair. And I know that it is because, you know what, I have this. How adorable. This is very nostalgic, y'all. Very nostalgic. This is from consignment. Can nobody tell me shit with my little half trunk cord? Can nobody tell me nothing? Look how pretty this tree is. I have realized that I love the hair that mimics my natural hair texture. I'm a 4C girly through and through, you know. And so when I see hair that mimics my actual hair type, that's very exciting for me. It's very exciting. I love a nice natural style for me. I love, I love the girlies who wear their hair in all different types of ways, but I feel like once you realize, are those tomatoes? I want to look at tomatoes. Once you realize that there are certain looks that you feel are the most flattering on you, you're always going to tend to stick to those. So like for me, is he laughing at him? He like, you all down there minding the business. I'm right here. Right here. Couldn't get me if you wanted to, because you someplace else. Oh, those are carrots. For me, once I found a style or types of styles that I feel like best suit my face, those are the styles that I tend to stick to. And that's the reason why I know a nice updo is, in my opinion, what suits my face the most. I do feel like when my hair is down, I have like more of it gives me more like a weighted type look to my it makes like to my face, I guess you could say, but it's just like I feel like it takes away from the symmetry of my face when my hair is down. So that is one reason why I'm very I always will lean more towards a nice updo. When I tell y'all, this little veggie area is super, it's veggie and fruit area is super nice. Look at those oranges. Yummy. So yeah, I really just had to come to terms with that. I'm like, you know what, do you get tricked by people that are all done up on social media and they have all these styles, and I'm like, oh, that style would be so cute on me? It's like, yeah, but it's not that the style wouldn't be cute on me if I did it. It's just like, you don't wear your hair like that. You see somebody with a cute style and you're like, that's a really cute style, but it's a cute style for them, not you. I mean, it will be a cute style for you, it will be a cute style for me, but I don't wear my hair like that. And so that's just one of those things where you really have to do a lot of introspection, if you will, and be like, everything is not for everybody. And I say that all the time, but sometimes I really be like, you really need to take your own advice, because everything simply is not for everybody. And that's never a bad thing. I feel like it just lets you know that there are always going to be things that are better suited for other people. Doesn't mean that it's bad for you. It just is going to be better suited for other people, But what's crazy is like if I wear my hair in a certain way, or when I wear my hair in a certain style that I wouldn't necessarily put it in, those are the times where people are like, oh wow, I really like that style of you. And I'm like, don't get used to it. Don't get used to it, because the thing about it is I don't care how much somebody else likes it. I have to look in the mirror and like it myself. I got to look in the mirror and like it myself. And so regardless of if I do the hair and everybody else likes it, if I don't like it, it's got to go. Okay, I'm assuming this is on the table and maybe the table just having reds there. Now let me tell you something. Aperture viewer been cutting up a little bit for me. I've been crashing, not crashing while I'm on, but crashing like if I'm AFK for a certain amount of time. Now, I don't know. Okay, because you know what? Y'all know I hate when I'm going my body. I don't know if that's just like a feature that they have where if you're AFK for so long, then they will log you off. I don't know. But I don't like how some of this stuff is not showing. Okay, y'all, my bad. I had to click on it. So this is the table. So the table was there. You know what? Sometimes the meshing will act a little funky, and you'll have to like click on it to see to get it to come in. And so that's just what happened here. You know what? That's it. Let me stop. I was going to talk about that real bad. But I ain't got nothing to say now. So yeah. So I have to do my hair. Then I have to do my nails. And so my bestie, the one that I went to her to her gender reveal, she's having a baby shower, and the baby shower is going to be a little bit after Thanksgiving. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to stay for that. And see, the thing about it is I know now that I have to do some pre-recording, because like I said, y'all, when I go home, my parents, they make it real comfy for your girl. And so that really be the thing about it, because my parents are just very much so like, okay, you've been there and now you're here. We haven't seen you, even though it's been weeks, y'all. It hasn't been very long at all. But even my mom is like, so when are you guys coming back? We can't wait for you to come back. I'm like, geez Louise, please. And so love that they are like that. But it is one of those things where it's like, don't make it too comfortable for me, because it's a nice little drive to get. It's about a 5-hour drive, just a little under 5 hours to get there. And I've gotten used to the drive, so it doesn't seem like that's what it is at all. But it's just like when I'm there, I'm like super comfy, and I do tend to get to slacking. So because I know that, I'm like, let me go ahead and pre-plan first, so that I don't have to worry about slacking, you know. I do know that because the Christmas season is coming up so quickly in Second Life, a lot of these places are going to be going just, you know, probably a little bit sooner than later, but not every place participates in Christmas in Second Life. So it's just one of those things where it's like when the things go out, it will still maybe be about, I don't even know how far it'll be, to be totally honest, because I'm bringing my laptop, so there might be a lot of ones that I am doing pretty much in real time. I really like this. This is giving like Dust Bunny. This is what this is giving, Dust Bunny. The meshing, but you know how they be in Second Life. Sometimes the meshing, it'll look similar, but these textures and stuff definitely giving Dust Bunny. So I don't know, y'all, perhaps I spoke too soon. It might be one of those, look how cute. It might be one of those things where I actually am being able to make them like just a couple days out and not so much pre-recorded, but we're gonna see. Oh, a school. So yeah, the jury's still out on how everything is actually gonna go, but you know, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of heads up. But yeah, so that's what it is. You know, I'm super excited about going back home. Like I said, it hasn't been very long, but you know, I love chilling out with my parents and stuff like that, and my brother, and being able to just like have that homey type feel again, like with the whole family, as opposed to just like talking to them on the phone and stuff like that. These desks are so cute. So this is definitely like a elementary school. Very, very cute. These desks bring back a little bit of PTSD as well as nostalgia. If you know, you know, is this part for me? My desk used to be filthy. I was not one of those girls, especially when they had like the flip down joint. I was not one of them girls who had like a really nice decorated desk, like very nice organized desk. No, it was full of papers and madness, sheer and utter madness. It's just so funny because when I went to like this is like a couple years ago, I went to like a parent teacher conference with my son, and when I tell you his desk was so dirty, and then I looked around and all the other kids' desks was looking a mess too. I said, you know what? I guess it's just like a rite of passage to have a dirty ass desk. I don't know. I don't know. Look, because this really was. I should have been. This is how I felt a lot of the times. And I should have been cleaning out my desk when I felt like that, but I wasn't. I was not doing that, y'all. I was just sitting there bored, and that was it. That was all. And you know what it was? Because I went to a Catholic school, and I don't know if they did this at other schools. I could just only speak for Catholic schools. The sheer fear that they put in you of not, like the repercussions that you would face for not learning was immense. And so I would make sure that I knew everything, and then I would get to class and it's like, okay, you've passed everything, you did everything you're supposed to do, you got your work done and everything else, and so now what is it to do? And you just sat there bored. You know, if you don't know about this, don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me. If you don't know what this is about, don't even talk to me, because you're very much so too young for me. Am I telling my age? Perhaps. Do I care? Not at all. Not the hell at all. Not the hell at all. And so like, yeah, I really used to be bored in school, like really used to be bored in school. I feel like a lot of kids are bored in school, and that is like an issue that I think a lot of kids are having, that the teachers and the staff and stuff like that, they're just not really too keen on. I don't know if they just don't give a damn. They're like, listen, it's school. And in hindsight, you know, yeah, school doesn't even sound like a fun word. You know, it just doesn't. But yeah, I used to be very bored. That's fucking filthy. Was it filthy? It was filthy. And I always ended up sitting next to somebody who was very, very organized and very had like a really nice desk and stuff like that. And I was just like, and don't care. And still don't care. All of the little cute little things on each desk, y'all. This is super cute. Now this land it's large in my opinion, but we are getting around it fairly fast. So I am definitely happy about that. Look how cute this is. I really love how they have like all these different sections and all these different spaces that you could come in. Every space has like a different vibe, but the land is very cohesive. Y'all know that's my jam. That's absolutely my jam. And so it makes just for really just a lot of little prettiness. Yeah, we just saw this on what land were we on? It was the Dutch Pavilion. Yes. And it was so cute. Great for pictures. What is this? A cute little tree house. We love a little tree house, absolutely, but it doesn't look like there's anything in there, so it probably just like a little cushion. You probably could sit down, have a real little cute little 1-2 seat, and really enjoy yourself. What is this over here? And so the adventure begins. Okay, what y'all got going on over here? Let me see. You know we love a good bridge. Let's see if we can walk across it. Okay, y'all, I'm doing really good. Look at us. You know we love a good bridge. I know that's right. It's really cute. They got a little welcome sign. Ooh, another little goodies card. Love this. What do they have on this little card? Popcorn. So it's like a little mini concession stand. I'm gonna see in a minute if I get like hands for anything. Yeah, I'm getting hands for like the lollipops and the peppermint and stuff. Do I get a hand for the marshmallows? Nope, but that's okay. Does the popcorn stand give you popcorn? No, but that's okay. You know what? It's okay. They have lots of nice little grabbables when it comes to like the candy and stuff like that. So that's super cute. I love this. Y'all know I love a little cutesy moment, and all these things over here are very, very cutesy. This is one of my favorite bread cards because everything is just so glistening and like really pretty and shiny, and I really love that in Second Life. When I tell y'all, the textures have come a very, very long way, and the creators in Second Life, they never ever miss the mark. It's like as soon as something comes out, they absolutely go ahead and get right up on it, and so I really love that. Y'all got me one of those little Starbucks beer cups. Not in real life, because I wish the hell I would, but in Second Life, yeah, I got it. So you guys will be seeing it like in one of the future videos, of course. But yeah, so got right on top of it. When I tell you the creators, wonderful. It's from Movement. It is the Second Life version, of course, but love that store. Now that is top tier, one of my most favorite stores. All of these donuts look so yummy. Movement, when I tell y'all, I don't think it's nobody that's topping them, in my opinion. They always keep their ideas so fresh and new, and I love it. I love Canopy as well. When I tell you, there are so many different creators in Second Life that make like nice little holdables, little things that you can have around your house just to make your experience like that much more better. And those are a couple stores that just pop up in my head that really do that extremely well. And I'm so glad that I found these places, because I find that there are a lot of places where they will advertise, but it is one of those things where it's just like you kind of got to be in the know. And I don't feel like those places are like that. I feel like they advertise very well, but because they are so good, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions too, let me just put that out there, they're very well known. And so there's always some place that I go to go and see like what they got going on, and I'm always super duper pleasantly surprised. Look how yummy this ice cream looks. It's giving like sorbet. That's what it's giving. So this merry-go-round it's cute, but it look a little scurry. It's giving a little scurry. Look how cute this is, y'all. Y'all know I love a nice interactive ride in Second Life. This is super cute. And then you could choose from the little horsey or the little hot air balloon. I love this. What's funny is that this land has such a playful aspect to it, but the lighting has just like a really spooky undertone to it. Almost like it's still kind of like in the Halloween season, but not quite. I don't know. I definitely think it's the lighting. I think that if the lighting was different, then it will have a different feel. But this just lets you know how important lighting is, because there is nothing scary here. But between the thunder and lightning and then like the actual lightning, it's giving like, what y'all got going on here? This little wheel here, this Ferris wheel, where it's like, don't get on that. So it has like some spooky undertones to it, but all in all, in my opinion, it just doesn't seem scary. It's the lighting for me. And then they have this ride. I don't know. This ain't nothing that I'll be want to get on, because let me tell you something. All I need to see is one damn danger sign, and then look at these cards. You almost got me, because I love a good ride, but yeah, I know danger when I see it.